Okay, I'm Hayden Rader, part of Humanities class at Owens, and I've created a piece here, like painting type, in which I wanted to show my values and beliefs for the end of the year. And I don't know what I'd name this piece. Probably inside Hayden Rader's mind. I don't know. But this piece is, I couldn't paint because I'm not that artistically inclined. I'd have better luck probably just throwing paint on the wall and trying to explain it to you. So instead I colored with colored pencils after I've just ran over with pencil, sketched everything out. So I guess I'll try to explain each part of it to you. So I have here books, a rocket, and a computer. It's meant to signify knowledge, and the rocket being what I want to go to study in college. And I always think of computer and books as like studying and researching, and in the computer you can see 101100. It's a binary code. I next have a house surrounded by a family in front of the door taking like a family picture. I really am invested in my family, myself. I try to be the best family member I can be, even with cousins or immediate family, and to my brothers, be a role model for them. I made it a white house with a red door because that's what kind of house I want to have in the future. The next, as you can see, there's a king on a castle, and I did it like a separate scene. That's why the black line separating the house and the castle. There's a king pointing over, not a kingdom, but obviously there would be a kingdom right here if there wasn't another scene. The king is almost directing over his kingdom, and I always thought the king was like the highest position of status you could hold, and I always strive to achieve a greater status within my community and within my school. I did the castle because it's in the center of everything, and sometimes I like to be the center of attention. The final part of it is the cross, when it's hard to see, but there's a Bible down at the bottom. I believe in God, and I'm a Christian. I did a little bit of flowers down at the bottom and try to make it look nice because I'm a firm Christian, but faith isn't as big in my life as probably some other people in the class. I wasn't brought up going to church. I acquired it from going with friends, and I enjoy it, and I'm a Christian. I decided to put each scene on a hill because I don't know, I got this idea from the movie Inside Out, a Pixar movie, and I don't know if you've seen it, but in it, in people's minds, they have like these islands, and on these islands are their core memories or what they believe, and they'll have like a family island and a goofy island, and I always thought that was cool, so I put them up each on hills so they're higher above whatever probably other values that I have down here. I made each person smiling, because I also value happiness, but you won't be able to see it because I'm not that good at drawing. I made the sky bright blue with clouds. I did that just to show like these values are just brighter than all the rest. I value them more. And yeah, I decided to outline in Sharpie, make it look a little bit bolder. That way you could really make it pop the most important things. And I decided the king and the boy in this family to be depictions of myself. The king is what I want to be as a status point. Like, everybody knows him. In villages in medieval times, kings were the most well-known people, I would say. I mean, I don't really know. Maybe noblemen are pretty well known, but for the most part, kings and councilmen directed them. And the little boy in the family, the mom's pregnant and holding her stomach, but the little boy is happy because he's got a little brother or sister on the way, and just excited to be alive. The knowledge part plays a big part in my life because I'm going to be the first, I guess I am one of the first in I don't know how many generations to actually go to college. Most of my family enters in the workforce, and I figured I'd change that. I really appreciate the family because I never had like a ideal family. My parents are split, and I just always liked the idea of making an ideal family, and I hope to have that for in the future with someone. This was not like the first piece I tried. I wanted to do 6 values that I had and draw myself in 6 different ways and just show like myself with a halo or worshiping for faith, or myself as obviously I would started with the king idea there. And the family I was going to draw like hugging a dad or a mom. And then knowledge I would do the glasses. Well, I have like my piece in progress that would probably help explain most of it. In the face section I had drawn the cross with me worshiping it and a church in the background. And in the family, a dad and a mom cheering as their son rides a bike. The status, I had the king doing the same pose as in this, and in his shadow on the other side, there was a man being shamed and pointed away. And it was almost as the king, it was the same person, just in a different status. The knowledge, I had the man with the glasses, and he was reading and operating a computer at the same time while he was looking at sculptures and had a ton of homework piled up done of math, science, all of that. I wanted to do humor and loyalty, but couldn't find a way to add those. I thought of like the theater approach with the theater mask, but that wasn't a good idea. And the loyalty, I was going to do like a soldier. I don't plan on being a soldier, so I didn't know how to tie that in. But yeah, basically, I tried to keep it even, try to keep it well enough where you could see. It's probably the last time I'll color until I have kids, so yeah. It was a pleasure. I learned a lot in humanities class. Thank you.